Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Garrett Polk with Polk Knives, and today we're going to talk a little bit about my Woodlore model. I really can't seem to keep these on the shelf, so I haven't had many to do videos with, and I'm snagging a video before this one heads out to another guy. The philosophy behind this knife is it's designed to be my premier bushcraft knife. It's based off of the work of world-renowned survival instructor Morris Kachansky. It has a 9-inch overall length with a touch over a 4-inch cutting edge. I run it in between 1/8 and 1/10 inch steel, depending on the alloy. So your steel is pretty thin. However, with it being a Scandi grind, that leaves the full thickness of the steel throughout the majority of the blade, which results in a really, really strong knife, even despite using a thinner steel, which is a little lighter and easier to carry. Your blade height is 1 1/4 inch. You've got a little bit of a flat section back here to flatten boards and do some of your whittling cuts and whatnot. A nice large belly with a strong tip. As far as hardware options are concerned, this one's set up as a 4-pin design with a 3/8 inch mosaic lanyard tube. However, I can also put a pin here or here. Those can be 1/8 inch pins, 1/4 inch pins, 1/4 inch mosaic pins, loveless bolts, or Corby bolts. As far as your lanyard tube is concerned, I can run a 1/4 inch or 3/8 inch mosaic. Just whatever you want on hardware options. There's lots and lots of options there. The handle is contoured to fit between a men's medium and a men's large hand size or glove size, because that's what my hand is. If you throw this in my hand, you'll notice first that the belly matches the contours right here at your MCP joint. That's intentional. That's so that when you wrap your hand around it, there are no hot spots in the crease of your fingers here. The blade thickness, if you notice here, is right at these joints. So I can just wrap my fingers around it and have a really loose grasp where my fingers do not bite into my hand, and no matter how hard I squeeze, I'm not getting a lot of pressure here, or I can loosen it up and it just feels the palm anatomically. So you can work this knife really, really hard and not have a lot of hand fatigue and forearm fatigue from grasping it for blade retention, because the retention is going to come from the geometry of the handle. That's really, really useful, especially when doing a lot of woodworking stuff, because over an extended period of time with a more generic handle shape, a lot of guys will find their handle starting to slip a little bit as their grasp loosens up. And you know, this handle design is one that just works really, really well. The only downside to it is it's a little more labor intensive to make, which makes it a little more expensive to sell. And because it is anatomically sculpted, it really works best with certain sizes of hands. That would be a men's medium to a men's large glove size. As far as sheath options are concerned, this one's set up with leather, but I can do them with leather or Kydex, anything from mild to wild, just whatever your heart desires. We can probably make it happen on sheaths. And this is, again, my Polk Woodlore model with a 9-inch overall length, touch over a 4-inch cutting edge. If you like this video, please hit like. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Feel free to comment below or shoot me an email through gpolkknives@gmail.com. That's GPOLKKNIVES@gmail.com. Thank you.